there. I'm a little bit early, just a couple of minutes, so maybe we can just chat for a minute or so. I am trying this out outside to see how that goes. I'm in my backyard, and it's just lovely weather so far, so I'm hoping for the next hour it doesn't rain. So should it rain, I will just bring us all inside, and so we'll just do a quick scoop inside if it should rain. So let's go ahead and get started. I have in the description that this is learning to relax and let go of stress through yoga. My name is Brenda, and I teach yoga in Price Hill through Let's Get Physical, and we are doing these classes online. This is a new thing for all of us, so I really do hope that you're enjoying this. These are being offered free with the support of Price Hill Will through the generosity of grants and donors. If you're interested in helping to support this, just visit pricehillwill.org and look up the Let's Get Physical page. There, if you scroll down the page, there is a donate button there that you can make a donation. So anyway, we will go ahead and get started. I see a couple of folks joining us already. I felt a raindrop, so let's just pray that the rain doesn't come down any more than just a drop or so. So I wanted to start out with some pranayama. So if you're not familiar with pranayama, it's a yoga practice, and the word prana means your life force, your energy. It's also referred to as chi. And we practice this. One of the practices that we do with pranayama is using the breath. So let me just read a little bit here about pranayama. Pranayama means to extend and overcome normal limitations, facilitating a deeper state of awareness about our use of energy. Prana is the life force, which I said earlier, the energy of a chi that is present in everyone and everything. It's in all people, it's in the air we breathe, and even within inanimate objects. And so today we're going to practice, in particular, three-part breathing, which in Sanskrit is Dirgha Swasam. So let's just start out with finding a comfortable place on your mat. And I would suggest placing one hand on your belly here and another one on your chest. And we're going to do this in stages. So we're going to start out with just breathing in through the belly and feel that belly expand. And then exhale, squeeze all the air out of the belly, pulling that navel in towards the spine. So the next breath, we're going to breathe in through the belly, expanding there, and then expanding a little bit through the rib cage into the lower part of the chest. And then exhaling, deflate across the chest, and then into the belly, again pulling that navel in towards the spine. So the third part of the breath, we're going to bring it up even further. So we're going to breathe in, expand to the belly, expand into the chest, and then all the way up until the collarbone. And then as you breathe out, feel that letting go through the collarbones, into the chest, deflating the rib cage, deflating the belly, pulling it in towards the navel. So let's just practice that a couple of times together. Breathing in through the belly, expanding the rib cage into the chest, all the way up into your collarbones. And then exhale, letting it all go. feeling everything deflate. Finally pulling the navel in. One more breath together, into the belly, expanding through the ribs, into the chest, all the way up into the collarbones, and then breathe out. Feel the breath leaving through the collarbones, through the chest, deflating the ribs, and finally deflating the belly. And so let's just do a little meditation with this breath, and we'll just do it on your own. I'm going to use my little chimes here that will signal the beginning and the end of our breathing practice. So this will just be just a short minute or two, and then we'll go into our relaxing yoga. So close your eyes, and you don't have to place your hand on your belly and your chest unless you want to. You can just let your hands rest on your knees, maybe with your forefinger and your thumb together, with your palms face up. Gently let go of the breath that you're on. Let's take a breath in together, and then breathe out. And then begin your Dirga Swasana. Return the breath back to normal. And so my purpose in bringing this awareness to the breath, to our pranayama, is to help us to release any anxiety that we might be feeling, because everything is different these days. And so we may be experiencing some anxiety about that. And so you can always just return to your breath. If you ever feel any anxiety rising up, just tune into your breath and maybe do a couple minutes of this 3-part breathing. It's just a nice, easy way to do that, and you can do it anywhere, and nobody would even know that you're doing that. So I thought also for today's practice, the other 2 practices that I did this week, one was for strengthening, and then one was like a regular yoga practice. And for today, I thought maybe we could do a little bit of yin. And so yin yoga, you've heard of yin and yang. And so yang is a more active yoga practice. It's usually a vinyasa. It's flowing, it's movement, it's building energy, and building heat at the same time. And so yin is slower energy. And we hold the poses for a longer period of time. So the yang is working to strengthen our muscles, and yin is all about letting go at a deeper level. So we're letting go through our fascia, the connective tissue. And it's a nice complement to a yang practice. It's a nice complement to any kind of physical activity that you might do, like running or working out at the gym. And it really helps to bring, help make you yoking together of mind, body, and breath. And so, let's just take a moment. I'm still feeling some raindrops, but so far not too bad. So we're just going to, again, tune into the breath, closing your eyes. And you can either do 3-part breathing here, or you can just do your regular breath. So wherever you are, just tune into the breath. And just relax. Find a word or phrase that you can use as you go throughout your practice this afternoon. Something you can use as your mantra. It might be as simple as relax, be still, let go. Whatever it is, just find that word and breathe into it. On your next exhale, go ahead and drop your chin down to your chest and bring your fingertips down to the ground on either side of your hips. And relax your shoulders away from your ears and let go of any tightness that you might be feeling in the back of your neck and across your shoulders. Again, tuning into your breath, using your mantra. On an inhale, roll the head over to the left side so that your left ear comes towards your left shoulder. And try not to pull that shoulder up, but just keep it relaxed. And you're going to feel a nice stretch all along the right side of your neck. So breathing here. And then as you exhale, bring your chin back to center and gently roll the head over to the other side. Again, keeping your shoulders relaxed away from your ears. And you'll feel that stretch on the left side of your neck. Exhaling, bring it back to center. And from here, we'll keep the chin tucked in. Bring your hands in front of you and interlace your fingers and stretch your arms outward with your palms facing out. And then round your back. So you're kind of slouching. And we're stretching those arms out, breathing into the space in between the shoulder blades. Taking a couple of nice deep breaths here, just to release any tightness that you might be feeling in between the shoulder blades. Just let it go. And then as you breathe in, straighten your spine and bring your arms up overhead and turn the palms to face the top of your head. From here, bring the pointer fingers out and reach a little bit taller, bringing your arms back by your ears. Take a nice breath in, reaching up, and as you exhale, lean to your left. And continue to feel rooted down through the sit bones and stretching up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Feel each breath expanding through the rib cage. Remember, this practice, we want to be particularly aware of the breath in our body. And then inhaling again, we'll come back to center. And then exhale to the other side. Again, keeping that connection with the earth, stretching up towards the sky. Taking one more breath here. And then on your next breath, go ahead and bring it back up to center, reaching up. And then exhale, release. From here, we're going to bring the hands behind the back. And I'm just going to turn my back towards you for a moment so I can show you. We're going to bring the hands down here by the sacrum. And we want the arms to be straight so that your shoulders pull back. So doing that, feel those shoulders pull back so that you're opening up all through the collarbones. And then if it feels good, you can tilt the head back just a little bit, opening up through your throat. And then exhale, go ahead and release. From here, bring your legs out. Notice which leg comes out first. And we're going to just wiggle them all around just to let go of any tightness that you might be feeling in through your hip crease, around your knees, maybe around your ankles, rotating your feet, just loosening everything up. And then once everything feels loosened up, the leg that came out first, we're going to bring it in first. And go back into our cross-legged position, into what we call easy pose. If this isn't comfortable for you, feel free to just bring the soles of the feet together, or maybe you have one leg out and the other one in. So whatever feels comfortable to you. And so we're going to place the hands on the knees, and we're going to make circles with the body. It's called around the world. So let's just take a breath here, bringing that awareness back into the breath. And then as you exhale, relax forward. And relax your shoulders, relax through the back of your neck, through your upper back, all the way down into your lower back, and through your hips. And so from here, we're going to breathe in and make a half circle, coming around to the back. And once you've reached the back, exhale to complete the circle, coming back to where you started. And then we're just going to repeat. So find your own rhythm with your breath, connecting that breath with your movement. You might repeat your mantra to you if that's helpful to you. Around one more time. And once you've reached the point that you started, just pause there for a moment. Check in with your body. And then on your next inhale, we'll come around to the other side. We're going in the other direction. Breathing now to complete the circle. And once again, finding your rhythm with the breath. Around one more time, bringing it back to the center, and just relax for a moment. And again, feel yourself relaxing even more deeply than you did in the beginning, maybe going deeper into the fold. Breathing here, nice deep breath. And then as you inhale, gently bring yourself up, keep your chin tucked in, and then once you're all the way up, go ahead and bring your chin up. So I mentioned doing some deeper poses where we're holding the stretches longer, but let's just do a gentle flow of the upper body, just to begin to open up the body a little bit more, maybe feeling a little bit looser, and just connecting again with the breath. And so these movements are going to be kind of bringing our hands to our heart center, and I'll demonstrate first. We're going to, on the inhale, bring one arm up and the other one down, looking up at that hand, and then as you exhale, bringing it back to center. And then we're going to do the other side with the breath, breathing in, and then breathing out, coming back to center. So let's go ahead and begin here. We'll just do a few of these, and with each movement, just notice that connection with the breath and the movement. So really getting into that. So we'll just breathe out. Breathing in, bring one hand up and the other one down, looking up at your hand. And breathe out, coming back to center. Inhale, bring the other hand up, the other one down. And exhale, coming back to center. And let's just do that a few times, going at your own pace. The rain is coming a little bit more, so I'm going to go ahead and come in. So just continue doing that as I bring everything in. I'm not going to turn anything off. Fun breathing. So the screen may go black, but I'm still with you. So go ahead and bring everything back to center once you've completed both sides. And then bring your hands to rest on your knees. And so relax. And just notice how you feel in your body. From here, go ahead and come down onto your back. If you have a strap and a block and a pillow, you can go ahead and grab those, so those are handy. I'm going to grab my pillow. So coming down onto your back, just bring your knees into your chest. And just relax all the muscles in your back, your shoulders, just feeling everything kind of melt into the ground. Gently release anything that you might be holding on to, any stress, any anxiety, any tightness in the body. Just letting that go. And so from here, go ahead and roll over to your one side, doesn't matter which side, and gently push yourself up. And we're going to come into child's pose. And so the child's pose, we're going to hold a little bit longer. So if child's pose tends to be uncomfortable for you, you can always use some props. And so you can take your pillow and maybe fold it over and just relax onto your pillow like so. If you feel tight through the backs of the legs, sometimes maybe having a pillow back here as well as here on the ground. Relaxing there. Or if you can be in child's pose for an extended period of time, just as you are, go ahead and just come into child's pose. So I'm going to use both props just so that you can see. And so in your child's pose, just take a moment to get comfortable in your child's pose. If it feels better to have your knees wide and your big toes apart, or your big toes together,
you can do that. Some people feel better having their arms behind their bodies, like so. So just finding that comfortable place. And so as you settle into your child's pose, let's tune into the breath. Each breath, feel like it's just cleansing your whole body, cleansing your whole mind, just letting go. Feel like you're surrendering and releasing anything that you wish to let go of. And so I'll just let you do that in the silence for a moment. So just take a few more breaths here. On your next breath, slowly and gently bring yourself up out of the pose. And we're going to come on to our hands and knees, and you can just put your props to the side for the moment. We want to bring our wrists right below the shoulders, and our knees are going to be hip width apart, and the tops of your feet are on the floor. And so we're just going to start out in this tabletop with a flat back. And then as you breathe in, look up into your cow, releasing your belly. And then breathing out, draw that navel in towards the spine and arch your back, looking towards the navel into cat. And just alternate here with your breath. Remember to make that connection, the breath and the movement of the body, using your mantra. Let's do one more set. And then bring it back into tabletop. From here, if you have a block, go ahead and grab your block, and we're going to place it right about where our forehead would come. And so you can also use a pillow, just kind of maybe, you might even use a couple of pillows just to kind of stack them on top of each other. And we just want to bring the ground higher towards our face. And we're going to come down onto our forearms, and you want to stack your elbow pretty much right underneath your shoulder. And try not to bring, we don't want the elbows splayed out. We want them in so that those lower arms are supporting your upper back. Again, the knees are hip width apart. Your block directly beneath your forehead or your pillow. And you're just going to place your forehead onto the block. And if you can't see, I have my block like this as opposed to like that. And we're just going to rest here. And I'm just going to talk you through some of the prompts in order to get yourself comfortable. So go ahead and find that comfortable, that sweet spot right now. Maybe maneuvering the pillows, maneuvering your block, just to make yourself comfortable. And then what we're going to do is we're going to check in with all of our body, from our head all the way down into our legs. So starting with your face, just notice if you're feeling any tightness in your face. Oftentimes when we're maybe a little bit uncomfortable, we might hold some tension in our jaw. And so just let that relax. Maybe just kind of wiggle it around a little bit and just let it relax. Let your tongue relax, maybe parting your lips even. And then relax down your neck into your shoulders. Relax down into your arms, down across your chest. And then really relax the belly. Just let it all hang out. That's the beauty, right, of being in our homes, that we're in our own private space. And so we're not in a studio, we can just let it all hang out. So just let it hang out. And you're going to begin to feel like a little release in the lower back and through your hips. So letting go of any tightness through the hips, through the sit bones, your glutes, and down into your legs. And again, just breathe into the pose. If you feel any discomfort, this is just finding our edge. You never want to feel any pain. So if you're feeling pain, please back off of the pose a little bit and make yourself more comfortable. But in yoga, we always like to just find the edge, because by finding the edge, we maybe get in touch with something even in our subconscious that we don't realize that we're holding. Oftentimes we hold things in the subconscious in different parts of the body. So what our yoga practice can do through the breath is kind of get in touch with what's feeling uncomfortable. And then by breathing, we gently begin to work our way through releasing. Sometimes this can be a little bit emotional for people even, and it's okay. Again, we're in the privacy of our own homes, so we can go a little bit deeper than maybe we do in a studio. So just release and let go. And I'm going to be quiet for a moment to let you relax in the silence. So let's just take a couple more breaths here. And then whenever you're ready to come up out of the pose, just gently bring your head up off of the block and just put it to the side. And begin to curl your tailbone under, just nice and easy, so you're neutralizing the spine. From here, we're going to come back up into our tabletop, nice and easy. And let's do some more cows and cats, okay? So breathing in, looking up, release your belly. And exhale, look down and arch your back into cat. Finding your own rhythm. Do 2 more. And when you finished your cat, go ahead and bring it back into tabletop. And then work your knees to the one side and let's come to a seated position. And again, grab your pillow or your bolster. If you have 2 pillows, that's even better. So I'm going to show us what to do. We're going to do a yin forward bend. And so actually I'll sit sideways here so that you can see from a sideways. We want to have a nice bend into the knees. And so if you don't have a pillow at all handy, you can always just kind of crisscross your arms like this behind your knees, and that helps to support the knees and helps you to be a little bit more relaxed. Sometimes I do this in a studio when we don't have any pillows. But since we're at home, perhaps we have pillows, and I like to find a floppy pillow and fold it in half and stick that behind my knees. And so then you're nice and supported and comfy there. And then if you want to use a second pillow, you can kind of fold that in half and just use that to relax on and come into your forward bend. So wherever you are, let's just start up with our bodies upright for a moment. Take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, just relax forward. If you want to slide your hands behind your knees, if you don't have a pillow, you can do that. You can even slide your pillow down by your belly if that feels better, and just let your head hang with your arms resting on your legs. Or you can crisscross your arms on the pillow and rest your forehead onto the pillow, onto your arms on the pillow. So go ahead and take a moment and get relaxed here. And as you get relaxed, I'm going to talk a little bit about forward bends. So forward bends, if you've taken classes with me, you have heard me say this before. Forward bends are all about letting go of what's behind you. So physically in the body, it's letting go of the tightness that we hold in the muscles in the back and across the shoulders. And in our minds, letting go of what's behind us is letting go of, it could be something as simple as just letting go of your day. You know, letting go of the busyness of the day, letting go of maybe any stress that you might have encountered during the day, maybe some unpleasant moments during the day, just letting that go. But it can also go a little bit deeper. And so in our practice today, I'd like to encourage us to go deeper. Since we are in the privacy of our homes, it's a nice opportunity to go a little bit deeper. So you might just start out with just letting go of your day. And then as you go deeper, maybe just letting go of anything that just kind of bubbles up from your past. And just send love there. Just breathe into that space. We want to be very loving and gentle with ourselves. So as you breathe and you begin to release things, just send in love to that space that was being held by whatever you're letting go. Maybe let go of whatever what you were holding on to. Let it go with gratitude for whatever purpose it served, because it probably served to protect you. Maybe let it go with forgiveness. But whatever we want to do, we want to release it with this sense of love. And we want that love to just fill our whole bodies, to bring healing, deep healing into the body, into the mind. So go ahead and take some nice deep breaths and feel all the muscles expanding in your back. Feel that deepness of the breath. And as you exhale, just feel it release and let go. Maybe you can go deeper into the pose. So go ahead and do some nice deep breaths, and we'll take a few moments in the silence. Maybe as you are able to go deeper, you can release maybe one of the pillows if that feels good. So you can go deeper into your forward bend. So we'll just take a few more breaths here. Feel everything be relaxed. So to come out of it, we're going to breathe in and nice and easy, very slowly begin to walk your hands in towards your body, letting go of props as you need to. And once you're all the way up, you can even release the prop that is behind the knees if you've got one there. So all the props are to the side for the time being. Let's bring the feet in nice and close to the body, heels in really close. We're going to wrap the one arm around the legs and sit up nice and tall. And then as you breathe in, bring that opposite arm up. And as you exhale, bring it behind you. And we don't want to lean on that hand, but rather just have it be there as support. And so as you breathe in, feel you're lengthening through the spine. And as you breathe out, maybe you can look a little bit deeper behind your shoulder. And then as you breathe in again, bring your gaze forward and exhale, release. And I'm going to turn around to the other side. We're going to wrap the other arm around the legs. Again, sitting up tall. Inhale the opposite arm up. And then as you exhale, bring it behind you. Again, just using it as a gentle support. Lengthening through your spine with each in-breath. And then with each out-breath, looking just a little bit deeper. You might even pull the navel in, and that helps you to go a little bit deeper. And then breathing in, we bring the gaze forward, and exhale, release. So the next one we're going to do is, again, using our props. And what we want to do, so I'm going to demonstrate here first. So you might want to watch here. Again, I'm folding my pillow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it perpendicular to the base of my spine, right at the sacrum there. And I'm going to come down onto the pillow. Let me sit up a little bit closer so that my head is there. Yeah. So, and my head is going to come up off of the pillow. And so if that feels like too much of a strain on the neck, just use your hands to bring your head back up. We're just going to make ourselves comfortable. Maybe just put the, I call it the diamond shape if you have a square pillow. Just put the one corner at your spine, base of your spine, and let your head come off the pillow here. If that still feels uncomfortable, maybe grab another pillow to put it under your head. But we want to have like a little arch in the back. And then the feet and the legs, you can either have the legs be with your knees leaning against each other, your feet wide. You can have your legs be straight out. Or you can bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees drop out, like so. If you have 2 blocks, I only brought one today. You can use blocks or pillows. You can just kind of put them in like right about there, halfway, right around your outer thigh, just to support your thighs being out. If you don't have a block, you can also use your fists and just kind of work them into right around your glutes and your hip crease, the back of where your buttocks are, right there. So wherever you would like to be, go ahead and get into your pose. And I think I'm going to find another pillow. This one isn't, or I'm going to stack them up. So go ahead and take a moment and get comfortable with wherever you are as I talk about back bends. So as I mentioned before, forward bends are all about letting go from what's behind you. So guess what? Back bends are all about freeing yourself, opening up to be able to move forward. And so as we've released stuff from the past, we're free to be able to move forward into the future. So as you lay there, just begin to check in with your body and see where you might be holding tightness. There might be some resistance perhaps in moving forward into the future. It might be a holding back of something as simple as a project that you want to do. Maybe you're procrastinating, so that's a resistance to moving forward. So wherever you're holding that resistance, just gently let it go. Just tell yourself it's okay to move forward. Maybe it's a bigger move. Maybe you're resisting quitting your job, or you're resisting moving forward, taking the next step in a relationship. Whatever that next step is into moving forward, just kind of check in with your body and notice where you're holding resistance, and just send the breath there. Send it with love. Breathe into that space of love and know that you're fully supported with that loving force that's all around us. And so again, I'll just let us relax there in the silence with the breath, just breathing. You can also open up your arms out into a T. It really helps to open up across the chest. It opens up the heart. So go ahead and open up your arms into a T. So at any time, if you have your knees open to either side, you can go ahead and using your hands, just bring them to the outsides of the thighs and gently bring them together, and walk your feet out to either end or either side of your mat, and let your knees just drop against each other, and just feel that counter release through the outer hips there. And resume into your pose. And we'll take a few more breaths here. And so when you're ready to come out of the pose, what we're going to do is we're just going to gently roll to the one side, and I'm going to roll away from the camera so you can see. I'm just rolling to the side, and I'm going to pull the pillows out and kind of come back onto my back and put the pillows to the side. And so just come down onto your back, just remain laying down and bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug. Roll gently back and forth, side to side. And from here, bring yourself back to center. And let's bring the feet up. Take your peace fingers, your forefinger and your middle finger, and hook it over your big toes. And open up the legs like such. We're going to do a happy baby. And so we're just going to rock side to side. And in the happy baby, I want you to feel very carefree here, just like you're 1 year old again, and you don't have a care in the world. You're just free to do whatever you want. You're free from having to figure anything out. You can go all the way to one side and then all the way to the other side if you want to be really playful, or you can just rock gently in the middle. Just feel that all the sensations in the body. And then go ahead and bring it into the stillness. Let's bring the feet back together. Release your toes and stretch your legs straight up into the air. Stretch them out. And let's flex the feet. Feel like you have to hold up the ceiling. Flexing the feet. Feel that nice stretch all the way down the legs. And then from there, point your toes. And feel that stretch from the tops of your feet all the way down into your shins, maybe to the sides of your legs a little bit. Tighten up your quads. Feel that nice stretch. And then let's rotate the feet in circles, just loosening up, relax any tightness in your legs, in your ankles. Anytime you can hold on to the backs of your legs if they get tired. You can go in the other direction with your feet. Anytime we wind in one side, we want to unwind in the other side. And then once you feel complete, just let your feet relax. Just let your legs relax. Again, you can hold on to the backs of your legs. If it gets too tired altogether, of course, you can just go ahead and bring them down. But just let's lay here for a moment with our legs up in the air. If you want to scoot over to a wall, if there's a wall near you, you can let your legs go up against the wall. That's very relaxing. Or if you're near a chair and you want to just prop your bottoms of your legs on the seat of the chair or the sofa perhaps, that's also very relaxing. So let's just breathe here into our inversion. This is a form of inversion. So I've mentioned before how inversions are all about practicing handling when things kind of go upside down, going in the opposite direction from what we're used to. So let's just breathe into that sensation. And again, just breathe in love, knowing that even though things might be upside down, topsy-turvy, that everything is fine. You're surrounded by love. Feel each breath relax your body. Let's just take 3 more breaths here. And once you've completed your 3rd breath, go ahead and bring your knees into your chest. Let's bring the arms out into a T, and exhaling, lower your knees over to the left and look over to your right. You can also take your left hand and put it on top of your right thigh there. Relax your shoulders. Twists are all about releasing stuff, wringing stuff out. So we're pretending like our bodies are like a washcloth and we just want to wring it all out. Being very gentle with our wringing out, of course. So letting go of any tightness might remain in the body, any tension, or anything deeper that you wish to let go of. And again, letting it go with gratitude, with love, with forgiveness, and just breathing in love. On your next inhale, go ahead, bring everything back to the center. And we're going to release our knees to the other side. And look over in the opposite direction. Again, arms either out into a T, or you can bring the other hand on top of your leg there to support that if that feels good. And so we're letting go, we're raining out, we're releasing, forgiving, sending love, and of course breathing. Remember your intention, your mantra. On your next breath, go ahead, bring everything back to the center. And let's hug our legs in again, feeling that love. Just hug them in and rock side to side, massaging your back. Bring everything back to the center. And we're going to release our thighs and stretch out the legs. Let's stretch out the arms overhead. Make your fingers really long. Point your toes. Make your whole body really long. Feel it open up and breathe into it. And then exhaling, let it all out with a sigh. In the studio, people don't want to let it out with a sigh. They're very shy about it. Now we're at home. We can just let it out. Breathe in. Nice and big, nice and long. Exhale, let it out. Let's do one more. Breathe in really long. Exhale, let it out. And go ahead and slide your arms down at your sides. Palms face out. Let your feet relax out to either side. And so today I'm going to relax you from your feet all the way up to your head. So make yourself comfortable here. Scanning your body, noticing if there's any tightness that you're holding on to anywhere, and just let it go. So relax your feet, letting go of any tightness through the feet and the ankles. And begin to feel that relaxation moving into your legs, softening through your calves and your knees, and relaxing your thighs. Feel any tightness in the hips releasing, letting go through the glutes, softening in that space in between the hip bones, relaxing the pelvic area. Just feel your whole body sinking deeper into the ground, Relax all the muscles in your back, from your lower back all the way up into your upper back, your shoulders. Let go of any tension. Feel that relaxing energy flow easily and effortlessly down each arm, all the way down and out through your hands, fingers, and thumbs. Let each breath soften your body, softening across your belly, across your chest, letting go of any tightness, perhaps feeling the collarbones opening up a little bit, opening up into your throat as you relax all the muscles in your neck. Relax your jaw and soften the muscles all around your face, around your mouth, maybe even letting your lips part a little bit. Relax your tongue, your cheeks, your eyes, all the way down into your brain. Feel all the lines in your face just smoothing out, smoothing across your forehead. And finally relaxing your scalp. And so just remain there for a moment or two in the silence. So gently bring your awareness back into this space, making any subtle movements like wiggling the toes and your fingers, maybe rotating your hands, your feet, and taking your time. Bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug, gently rocking side to side. Eventually making your way to your right side. And so just relax there for another moment. Just bringing awareness into the body. You've released perhaps a lot of stuff today, hopefully. And so we should feel some clearness in the body, some open space. So just breathe into all those open spaces. Feel the prana, your life force, your chi, moving more freely through the body. Breathe into a space of love. Feel that love moving through every cell of your body. And so again, taking your time, use your hands to gently push yourself back up, coming back to a seated position. And so we'll close our practice this evening by chanting one Om. By chanting Om, we are able to tune in with one another, and we connect with everything that's all around us. So go ahead and just relax your hands on your knees, maybe bringing your forefinger and your thumb together. Sit up tall. Close your eyes and just gently let go of the breath. Together we'll take a cleansing breath in through the nose and let it out through the mouth. And then take another deep breath to Om. Bringing your palms together at your heart center. Recall the intention that you started out with. Breathe it throughout your whole body so that you can take it with you. The light in me sees and honors the light in you, whether we're in person or we're doing this virtually. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing yourself to your mat this evening, into your lovely practice. Thank you for being a part of Price Hill Will's Let's Get Physical. Again, if you want to know more about the Let's Get Physical series, there's a page on pricehillwill.org on their website, and if you scroll all the way down, you'll find a button that says donate. So if you'd like to support this program, feel called to do that. There's an opportunity there. Otherwise, these classes are provided for free to residents in Price Hill and now anywhere in the world. So Price Hill Will is doing great things. So you make it a wonderful evening. Again, my name is Brenda Zechmeister. Stacy Walsh will be doing the next practice Sunday morning at 9 a.m. So tune in then, and just keep an eye out on our Facebook page. Like us if you haven't already, and we should list all of our videos and live sessions there. So take care. Bye-bye.